To grow Christmas cactus from seed, all you have to do is have two different plants, preferably of a different color, and rub the flowers together. To fertilize each of the plants, you have to rub the anthers, the pollen part, onto the stigma, which is the pink long part, and make sure that each stigma is completely covered with the other's pollen. In about 2 weeks or under, you will discover that the flower is starting to shrivel and a fruit is swelling behind the flower. That fruit will continue to swell over the course of a year, and after a year it'll start to ripen. After a year, the fruit will ripen and become puffy and pink. Now you just pick the fruit and wait until you're ready to plant it. Okay, now you have the seed, and to extract the seeds out, you just carefully squeeze one end of it. So you're left with a whole bunch of seeds. Ugh. Now you want to make sure that there's nothing left in it, so you just open it up. See, I got everything. Okay, now you're left with all of these little bitty seeds. You can't see them very well on this camera, but there's a lot, and they're everywhere. They're really small, about 1 millimeter. So what you do is you just move them around on the paper towel, like this. Spread them out so they can dry. There we go. Now put the towel in an undisturbed location for 24 hours so the seeds can dry. Now select a container that makes sure that it has drainage holes in the bottom. You are going to want to fill your container with a very lightweight soil with small particles. I just used a strainer with some Miracle-Gro potting mix and shook it around and then put all the soil into that container. You carefully pull the seeds off of the paper towel with a pen tip or tweezers and then gently sprinkle them onto the soil and water them in with a couple squirts of a fine mist spray of water. Cover the container with cling wrap or saran wrap to seal in the moisture. Put a rubber band around the edges to keep that saran wrap on it. Place the container in a light shade condition. I chose to put it under a 60-watt light and keep it warm, and you should start seeing results in about a week to 3 weeks. As soon as you see signs of germination like this, you want to take off the cover and the rubber band and put the pot in a sunny window with bright light or under grow lights, and they'll keep growing. They're very slow to grow and develop, but you have to be patient and keep watering them, and you will probably get a lot of them. So make sure that the soil isn't too dry and it's not too wet. That'll kill them, and they will take a few years to develop and produce flowers. And that's how you grow Christmas cactus from seed.